The afternoon sun burned hot over the crowded streets of River Lane. Cars honked, people shouted, and the air smelled of dust and fried food. In the middle of it all walked a thin little girl, her bare feet white with dust. Her name was Lily. She balanced a large tray of oranges on her small head, her eyes scanning for customers. Her dress was torn at the shoulder, and her face carried the tired look of someone who had seen too much pain for her age. Every evening, Lily returned to a small wooden house at the edge of the town, a house that never felt like home. Inside lived her guardian, Mrs. Grace, a woman whose heart had long grown cold. She had taken Lily in after her parents died in a car accident, but instead of love, she gave her orders, slaps, and endless chores. "Where are the money and the oranges you sold today?" Mrs. Grace barked the moment Lily stepped in that evening. I only sold half today, Ma. People weren't buying much," Lily replied softly. Mrs. Grace's hand landed hard across her face. "You lazy child. Do you think food falls from the sky? Tomorrow, you won't eat until you sell every single orange." Lily bit her lips, holding back her tears. She looked down at her thin feet and whispered, "Yes, Ma." That night, she lay on the cold floor, hugging her old piece of cloth. Through the small window, she could see the stars shining faintly. She whispered, "Mama, Papa, I hope you can see me. I'll be fine." The next morning, she set out again, her tray filled with oranges, her heart filled with hope. As she walked between cars shouting, "Sweet orange, sweet orange," she saw a little boy crying beside a broken bicycle. She stopped. "Are you okay?" she asked gently. The boy looked up. "My bike chain broke, and my mom will scold me." Lily smiled softly. "Don't cry, here." She took one orange from her tray and handed it to him. "Take it, you'll feel better." The boy sniffed, took it, and smiled weakly. "Thank you." Lily walked away, her tray now missing one orange and her stomach already empty. But she didn't mind. It felt good to help. Later that afternoon, while trying to cross the busy road, a car screeched to a stop right in front of her. The oranges flew everywhere. People shouted, but the driver quickly got out, a kind-looking woman in a neat white dress. "Oh my God, are you okay?" the woman asked, kneeling beside Lily. "I'm fine, Ma," Lily said, gathering her oranges. The woman noticed her bruised arm and tired eyes. "Where are your parents?" "They're gone," Lily said simply. "I stay with my aunt." Something in the woman's heart broke. "What's your name, dear?" "Lily." The woman smiled gently. "Lily, I'm Mrs. Evelyn. You're very brave. Here." She handed her some money. "Buy something to eat." Lily's eyes widened. "Thank you, Ma." She ran home quickly, hiding the money in her pocket. But when she got home, Mrs. Grace was waiting, her eyes sharp. "Where did you get this?" she demanded. "A woman gave it to me after I almost got hit by a car," Lily explained. Instead of being grateful, Mrs. Grace's face twisted with anger. "So now you beg on the street? You shameless girl." She snatched the money and threw the rest of the oranges out the window. Lily cried silently that night, staring at the moon. But even then, her heart refused to turn bitter. Days passed. One afternoon, the same woman, Mrs. Evelyn, saw Lily again, this time sitting by the roadside, too weak to call out to customers. "My dear, you look sick," Mrs. Evelyn said softly. "Come with me." At first, Lily was scared, but something in the woman's voice felt safe. She followed her into a nearby shop, where she was given food, water, and a clean dress. "Do you go to school, Lily?" Lily shook her head. "No, Ma. My aunt says I'm only good for selling oranges." Tears filled Mrs. Evelyn's eyes. "Not anymore, my dear." That evening, Mrs. Evelyn followed Lily home. She met Mrs. Grace and spoke firmly. "This child deserves love and care. You've failed her." It was the last night Lily ever slept on the cold floor. A few months later, she stood in a clean school uniform, her face bright with joy. Every morning, she still helped people, carrying an old woman's basket, sharing her lunch, or smiling at a lonely child. People in the town began calling her the kind girl. Years later, Lily became a nurse, caring for sick children. When asked what inspired her, she would smile softly and say, "Once I had nothing, but I learned that kindness is never too small. It can change everything, even a life." And indeed it did. Because kindness had turned a street hawker into a light that touched many hearts.